Here we are. Eat your heart out, Steven Spielberg.
What on earth's that?
It's a movie camera. What do you think it is?
One loan from the Science Museum, is it?
This is a very good camera. I bought it when you were a baby.
Don't say. What's that?
Sound equipment. We're past the silent movies now, you know.
Could have fooled me.
Lighting gear.
Look like Morris Minor fog lamps.
Look, when you film, you always need a lot of extra lighting. Surely you knew that.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
So, what do you think, eh?
Well, not exactly state of the art, is it?
I thought you knew something about filming. You're not going to be much use to me if you don't know about sound and lighting.
Of course I do, but not this sort. It's prehistoric. Come on, Dad. No one uses a cine camera these days. Look at all this stuff. You'll be worn out before the bride gets to the altar.
Look, if you and I play our cards right, we could be onto a nice little earner with these wedding films.
Carrying all this gear? Well, like a nice little hernia.
All right, okay, so you lost interest. I don't care. I will do it on my own.
Oh, yeah. I could see you turning up at the church with this lot. With your four-man crew, power generator, yards of cable, lighting, sound. Oh, could you do that bit again, please, Vicar? I forgot to switch on the tape recorder.
You always look on the dark side.
And it's the editing, the sound, putting on the titles. You'll probably end up spending much more than you've charged.
What?
Dad, listen to me. When people want high-quality recordings these days, they don't mess around with all this. They use a camcorder.
A camcorder? What? Oh, a camcorder. Yeah, well, I knew that.
So if you're really serious about this weddings lark, well, I think we'd better go out and invest in one, eh?
Definitely. So, why are camcorders so popular?
Oh, they're easy to use, aren't they? Light to carry around, convenient. Everything's built in. It's a bit like using an automatic camera.
Is it?
You don't even know what a camcorder is, do you?
Of course I do. But since you're such an expert, let's see how much you really do know. Come on then, Mastermind. Your specialist subject, camcorders, starting now.
All right. Camcorders are a combination of a camera and a video recorder. That's how they get their name.
All right, clever clogs.
A camcorder is a high-quality video camera with a built-in microphone. It automatically records sound and moving pictures. It can run directly off the mains, but it's easier to use a rechargeable battery. You're freer to move around then, and you won't trip over the wires.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that.
It's very easy to play back your recording.
How easy?
All camcorders connect direct to the TV for simple playback, or you could put the tape directly into your video recorder. The latest compact camcorders use small tapes, some the size of audio cassettes, and some cassettes you can play in your home video using a special adapter.
These tapes, they're reusable?
Yeah, it's a great way to save money, much cheaper than the old cine film, and you can video over them if you make a mistake. Depending on what camcorder we get, we could tape over all your Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Well, I don't know about that.
Some models actually insert the date onto the video, so you know exactly when you shot the film. You can even superimpose titles, say, at the beginning of the video, to remind you of locations, places, something like that.
Yeah, I can see it now. Written, produced and directed and photographed by...
The thing is, if we do get a camcorder, well, we could use it for all sorts of stuff. Holidays, days out. We could film Gran hang gliding off the cliffs.
Yeah, when she gets out of traction. Yeah. Or the speedway. Real action shots. Your dad's always had a good eye for detail. Look!
So from what you tell me, you're looking for a camcorder that's small and light, easy to carry around and high quality.
That's right.
And it's mainly for wedding videos.
Nice little earner. Weddings.
Let me tell you about the different formats that are available. Then we'll look in more detail at a model suitable for your needs.
Different formats, eh?
Here we have the standard VHS model. This is the largest of all the camcorders. Its main advantage is that it uses an ordinary size VHS cassette, like the ones you would use in your home video recorder. That means there's no need to use a copying process if you want to lend the video to family and friends. It's ready to use straight away.
Oh, right.
The recording time on this format is the longest available, up to 4 hours. So you can certainly film an epic on this model. As it uses standard sized tapes, it is a little on the large side, and it can be bulky to carry around for long periods of time.
Don't all camcorders use normal videotapes then?
No, not at all. The VHS-C, the C standing for compact camcorder, is smaller and much lighter, so it's easier to carry around. The running time on this format is 45 minutes, or 90 minutes on long play. The cassette it uses is a smaller version of the standard VHS cassette, but by using an adapter, it can still be played back on your video at home.
Oh, at least we won't have to buy a new video then, eh?
This 8mm model is about the same size as the VHS-C and gives superb quality sound, which on some models is hi-fi stereo. The 8mm format gives you a recording time of up to 1.5 hours on short play or 3 hours on long play. You use an 8mm tape like this to make your recording, then to play it back, simply connect the camcorder to your TV using this lead provided.
But what about copies? We'll be needing those for the in-laws.
No problem. Just connect the camcorder to the video this time. On some models, you'll need to put the camcorder into VCR mode. Press play on the camcorder and record on the video, and your recording will be copied straight onto your VHS tape, ready to use on any VHS video recorder.
Here, we could make a nice little sideline, selling copies to all the relatives.
You catch on fast.
I like the sound of that.
It is a very good model, particularly lightweight, easy to use, and the end results are extremely professional.
Well, it's like I always say, if you want to do a job properly, use a professional.
You can take out an extended guarantee with the camcorder, which will cover the cost of service and repairs, should they become necessary.
They think of everything these days.
This is the on button, which will start your camcorder running. Then you simply point and shoot.
So, any fool can use one, eh?
Exactly.
This is the built-in microphone that automatically records the sound as you record the actions. It's even got a built-in wind noise filter that cuts down on whistling on windy days.
Like if the groom's nervous.
The built-in microphone does have a limited range though, so if sounds to play an important part in your video, it's best to buy an additional microphone so you can pick up every comment, like the exchanging of the vows, and of course, the best man's speech.
Oh yeah, well, we'll need one of those.
You'll need plenty of close-up shots when you're shooting the wedding, exchanging the rings, cutting the cake, that sort of thing, and wide-angle shots for the family gatherings. That's where this feature comes in very handy.
Don't tell me. The zoom lens.
That's right. This model has a 6x zoom, which means that you can bring your subject up to 6 times closer than they really are.
Ugh.
Simply by pressing this button.
Oh yeah.
And zoom back again by pressing here.
It's brilliant. We could zoom in on the bouquet. The bride's garter.
All right. We get the picture.
In addition to normal zoom, this camcorder gives you a macro facility, which enables you to capture fine detail when you're close enough to your subject. Like, for example, with this pound coin here. If you press this button, as you can see, all the details are still incredibly sharp.
What about the focusing? Is it automatic, like on a stills camera?
Yes, it is. With this model, you can just point and shoot. And because it has an infrared focusing system, you can focus more accurately in poor lighting.
Hang on. It's all gone fuzzy. And that telly in the back's now in focus.
That's because your dad moved out of the centre of the shot. Automatic focusing always focuses on whatever is central in the picture. Most of the time that's fine. Sometimes you may want to be a bit more creative.
That's a relief. Thought my eyes had gone funny for a moment.
It's not your eyes I'm worried about.
Which is why you need the manual override, to allow you to focus on your main subject, even if it's not centrally located. You stay there and watch the monitor. Try and keep him on the right-hand side of the frame. Slide this button forward and adjust the focus.
Oh, yes. But how do I know if the lighting's right?
You don't actually need to. The camcorder adjusts automatically to the light, but it can be fooled. Just have a look at the monitor again. As you can see, when your subject is standing in front of a strong light source, for example, a window, the camcorder reacts to the backlight, creating a silhouette effect. To compensate for this, simply press the backlight button, which on this model is here. And as you can see, the camcorder takes into account the strength of the backlight to properly expose the main subject.
That's amazing.
No, that's a backlight compensator.
Now, white balance is something you need to be aware of if you want to shoot quality indoor and outdoor pictures and have the people in them looking a natural colour. Most camcorders, including this one, deal with this automatically.
Oh, good. I don't want any yellow faces in my productions. I've seen that on some of them cheap American programmes. It looks awful.
But how does it work?
It's not as complicated as it sounds. Basically, if you film inside and don't have the correct white balance, the people in your film will have an orange tinge due to the effect of the artificial light. Let me show you what I mean. Just have a look at the monitor again. This sequence has been filmed using an incorrectly balanced camcorder. As you can see, when Jane here is outside the store, she has a blue tinge. When she's inside, she has an orange tinge. Now watch what happens when the white balance is adjusted. She looks normal again. As you can see from the monitor, the camcorder that you're using has the perfect balance. That's why your son looks normal.
Well, normal for him.
What about extra lighting for inside the church?
Camcorders can operate in very low light conditions. This particular model is sensitive even in the dullest of places, like the entrance to a church, where the lighting is usually quite poor. But for extra quality and clarity, it's a good idea to use a video light like this.
Lighting. That's your department.
Thanks a bunch.
This particular model has a 5-speed shutter, which is excellent for action shots. It has a speed of up to 1/10,000th of a second, which means that you can film fast-moving objects and then play them back frame by frame to analyse all the details of, say, a golf swing, without any fuzziness, just a perfectly sharp picture.
Me playing golf, eh? Or we could take it on safari.
I didn't know we were going on safari.
Well, there's always long lead. Just imagine, a great big lion in close-up using the zoom lens, followed by a cheetah running across the plain using the high-speed shutter. Wait a minute. If this high-speed shutter makes a picture so sharp and clear, how come you don't use it all the time?
Well, it needs a lot of light to work effectively, so it's better to use it just when necessary, in a well-lit area.
Oh, I see. Well, what about this fade-in button, then?
It allows you to fade the picture and sound in and out gradually, rather than having a sudden sharp cut-off point. You use it as you're filming, and it means that you can have greater creative control, so that your wedding videos will have that professional touch.
A touch of class.
But however professional you are, there are bound to be things that perhaps don't look too good.
Like you running over the plains being chased by a camera-shy cheetah.
Let me show you some of the editing features.
So the end result will be perfect.
I didn't realise you could do so much after you shot the video.
Another feature is insert editing. So let's say you're filming your wedding and you get to a part where there's nothing much happening. You want to go back a bit and record over it. With insert editing you can. It makes a clean transition from the original recording to the new one.
You mean you can't see the join?
Exactly.
Well, I think this is what we're looking for. I told you a camcorder was what we needed. Fancy you suggesting that we should use the old cine camera. Good job I had the brains to think about buying one of those, eh?
OK, sir. Let me show you the accessories that come with this model. The package includes this rechargeable battery. However, I'd strongly recommend you buy a spare as standby. The battery lasts up to 30 minutes, so you'll need to have a replacement battery fully charged and ready to use when this one runs down. Simply swap them over like this. And you can carry on shooting. The recharging process takes about an hour, so for long shoots you'll need to have more than one spare charged and ready. Remember, when recharging your battery you must make certain that it's been fully discharged. Simply topping up the battery can harm the memory and will reduce the battery's playing time.
Well, being a professional, I'll need more than one spare. Give me half a dozen.
You're power mad, aren't you? We'll need some for the camera too.
And then of course you'll be needing tapes. The 8mm formats last 60 minutes or 90 minutes and double those times on the long play facility. But then weddings are big events, aren't they? And I'm sure you won't want to run out of film halfway through the ceremony.
Oh no, give me a couple of dozen.
We're very keen on epic productions.
Now this is a valuable piece of equipment and will help you capture those treasured moments, as well as shooting important one-off events like weddings. So we'll add on the cost of the extended guarantee we spoke about earlier. As we agreed, repairs can be very expensive if you're not covered.
Yeah, not half. Things do go wrong sometimes.
Don't worry, Dad. Got it all on tape. Connect camcorder to VCR using the lead provided. Like so. How's that for quality?
Incredible.
You can't tell the difference, can you?
Look, I've bought the camcorder. You don't need to keep selling it to me. I'm impressed, all right? Now let's get on with the editing. Starting the bit in the church where the bridegroom's yawning.
Must have been a good stag night.
Never mind what it was. Let's take it out.
Most camcorders feature a date and time inscription facility, which allows all your recordings to be captioned with the date and the time. You'll have a permanent record of when you actually shot the film, which means that whenever you play it back, you'll know exactly when it was taken.
Now we've already got the time and the date, but here's the fancy bit for the opening credits. Let's see if I can remember how to do it.
This particular model has a character generator as opposed to a title imposer. With the title imposer, you write on a piece of white card in a high contrast pen, for example black, which is then memorized by the camcorder and can be superimposed over the scene of your choice. The character generator method, however, is slightly different. It's an in-camera titling system with a large choice of characters and a 2-page memory. The lettering is generated using these buttons on top of the camcorder.
And now for the finishing touches. The dubbing.
The what?
The dubbing, Dad? Dubbing? The titles of the video need to be accompanied by some music to get the viewers into a wedding frame of mind. It's also useful to have it playing over parts of the video where there's no real conversation. It all adds to the romance of the event.
Very sweet. It says here, It says here that you can't do audio dubbing with an 8mm format camcorder.
Oh no? You obviously weren't listening to that saleswoman when she told us how it was done. What do you think this is for?
Just testing. Just testing.
And this is how it works.
If you're looking for a more professional finish, a sound mixer is a good investment. By connecting this to your music source and video recorder, you can copy sound directly onto your recording and also have the editing option of adjusting volume, bass and treble to fit in with the content of the scene.
There you go, Dad. Our first masterpiece.
First of many, I hope. Just think, this time next year, we could be millionaires.
All things considered, we're doing pretty well, although I do say so myself. This is already our second production. Next stop, Buckingham Palace. Be nice, wouldn't it? Thing is, they're quite happy with the BBC and ITN. But try telling that to Siddiqui Putnam here.
That's right, lovies. Just hold it right there. Oh, yes, super strong. Absolutely wonderful, darlings. Now, just one more time, eh?